Big news here for Black Ops Cold War. The full multiplayer gameplay reveal for Black Ops Cold War will be a little over a week from now, next Wednesday, September 9th. We have some official information on the exact times in which this gameplay reveal will begin. I want to talk about what we're going to see at this reveal event as well. How much gameplay are they going to show? How in-depth are they going to go into Black Ops Cold War multiplayer? I also want to touch upon some new leaks here about Black Ops 2 style maps coming to Black Ops Cold War multiplayer that may seem too good to be true, but that's what a lot of the leaks have been saying, so that's very good to hear. And then we'll also touch upon and look at the new trailer that came out for Black Ops Cold War campaign. If we can go for 500 likes on this video, that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel for more Black Ops Cold War content. We're grinding our way through 50K. Hopefully we hit 53K very soon. And let's get started first here with the marketing material for the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer reveal and then the times for the game. So Charlie Intel tweeted out, new Call of Duty marketing email confirms Black Ops Cold War multiplayer reveal stream will begin at 10 a.m. Pacific time on September the 9th, which is again next Wednesday. Here's the marketing material for the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer reveal. This is probably in a bunch of your guys' emails if you're subscribed to the Call of Duty email list, and they're saying the same stuff here. Don't miss the multiplayer reveal. Here are the exact times in which this reveal starts. 10 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. GMT, 6 p.m. UK, and 3 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. If you guys have any other time zones you want me to put down in the comment section or description, let me know as well. But that's when it's going to start. Most likely will be some sort of live stream reveal event. Maybe there's going to be some Warzone tied into it, but I think with multiplayer, there's not much you can really do with Warzone. Warzone is more reserved for the storyline heavy game modes, campaign, and zombies. That's where you can really use storyline to tease the reveals for this game. Multiplayer, the best thing to do is just to show us actual gameplay. Now, during this reveal event, how much are they going to show us? Usually at multiplayer reveal events, it's pretty good. I mean, they give us a lot of good content. They're pretty much showing us the multiplayer maps that we're going to eventually play during the beta, so they're probably not going to show us any more than what we're getting in the beta. Maybe we'll see extra maps teased, but for the most part, a couple of maps will be played. We'll probably get a couple of 10-minute plus raw gameplays of Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, which is very cool to see because that's where you really get to see what the play style of this game is, how the maps are, what they look like, how they flow. It's a lot better than just an actual gameplay trailer because the gameplay trailer is cool, but it's just a trailer. Like, you really don't know how the map play and how big or small they really are, if they really do have 3 lanes or not. Like, full multiplayer gameplays is probably what we're going to be seeing, people actually playing through the maps, and that's kind of what we need to at least understand what Black Ops Cold War multiplayer is going to be all about. And usually with these multiplayer reveals, they go in depth on their new create a class system, their new attachment system, the perks. They usually go in depth on all different parts of multiplayer. So we should be seeing a lot of good content for Black Ops Cold War multiplayer next Wednesday, September 9th. Now let's go through some leaked information for Black Ops Cold War multiplayer. Let's talk about Black Ops 2 style maps. There have been a bunch of different leaks about multiplayer. I made a video going through pretty much every leak we have about Black Ops Cold War multiplayer last week, and a bunch of the multiplayer maps that were leaked in that video, that video will be down in the description below, by the way, but a bunch of the multiplayer maps in that video were actually larger maps. Actually, they weren't 3-lane maps at all. They were completely different to the Treyarch style of multiplayer, but we have a new leak here from Tom Henderson, the long sensation. He's been saying this for a while now, but he's giving us some more information. Black Ops 2 style 3-lane maps are back, and multiplayer maps are a bit smaller than previous years, so 4v4 makes perfect sense to complement these 2 map features. I'm really excited for COD Esports next year, Black Ops Cold War. And some more stuff about this. People are asking questions. Do you have an estimate as to how many multiplayer maps we'll have at launch? He responds, I believe it's around 10 for standard multiplayer. Someone else replies with this list. This is a leak of a bunch of the multiplayer maps. You have Black Sea, Cartel, KGB, Miami, Moscow, Satellite, Tank, Tundra. I've heard these maps before. These are most likely the maps that we're going to be seeing. These may be code names, however, so the maps might not actually be called Miami in the end. They'll probably have a different name, so might be code names here, but still, these are 8 maps instead of 10, like Tom Henderson is saying. But Tom Henderson actually responds responds, no, it's 10, but I think it's going to be more than 10 regardless, because Phantom Line makes a good point here. Nuketown, Firing Range, Jungle, and Summit were already leaked a while back, and they're going to be returning as well. And the long sensation, Tom Henderson, also told us back in June that Nuketown, Firing Range, Jungle, Summit will be coming back to Black Ops Cold War. So if you count that into the list, we're going into more than 10, 12, 13, maybe even 14 maps for Black Ops Cold War if you include the remakes and remasters. And this is probably not the full list regardless. We'll probably have a couple of other maps. You have to include maybe 2 more ground war maps and 2 other hidden 6v6 maps that we don't know about yet. So as of now, it's way too early to fight about how many maps will be in Black Ops Cold War. It'll be a decent amount. The main thing here is that the Black Ops 2 style maps, that's a good sign. I definitely like that. I do know this game's going to have a decent mix because the last leak we talked about, you know, Black Ops Cold War will have the larger maps as well. But for the most part, most of them will match the style of Black Ops 2. 3-lane, close quarters, and it makes sense as to why COD Esports is going back to 4v4 to fit the smaller styled maps. Someone also responds, Nuketown better be one of them, and Tom Henderson responds, it's not a Treyarch game without Nuketown, so even him, he's including Nuketown as well, so he should at least up his list to 9 multiplayer maps guaranteed, at least as of now. Now some stuff here with the new trailer. It's pretty sick, definitely looks very nice. The whole point is to show off NVIDIA's new technology. So Black Ops Cold War on the PC will have the ray tracing feature, NVIDIA Reflex technology, NVIDIA DLSS 2.0, dynamic digital lighting, and watch the new ray tracing preview trailer and a bunch of the PC features. I mean, pretty much if you're getting a beefed out NVIDIA card, or if you already have an NVIDIA graphics card, you're going to be able to access a bunch of these really good features, making Black Ops Cold War on the PC obviously look really nice and run really smooth and fast. Definitely really cool to see there. I'm happy to see NVIDIA actually lower their prices on the graphics cards, at least for the 3000 series. I mean, it seems pretty reasonable compared to what people were expecting. People were expecting these cards to be all upwards of 1,000, but some of them are 500, 700. I mean, it's not that bad. It's pretty good for a new 2020 graphics card. Also in the trailer, which is very interesting, we have Burger Town, which is kind of interesting. A lot of people were saying on Twitter like, oh, this doesn't confirm that the universes are coming together. I mean, there have been a bunch of different leaks about the Black Ops and Modern Warfare universe coming together, but we kind of already see that within Warzone. I mean, when was the last time we ever had a different Call of Duty advertise and market for a different developer's Call of Duty in such a direct way? I mean, clearly a lot of stuff is happening here. Frank Woods is a literal operator within Warzone. There's a bunch of Treyarch stuff within Warzone. Warzone's coming over to Black Ops Cold War with a Treyarch theme. Maybe Warzone is like the thing that's bringing the universes together, but regardless of how it's happening, the universes are coming together, and seeing Burger Town here is just a little tease for that in the future. So definitely leave a comment below if you watched the whole video. Really do appreciate it. Comment below Black Ops if you did. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.